Thank you so much for joining us for today's podcast. My name is Tiffany. I am the CEO of Editability, where we specialize in creating amazing web presences for small businesses. We're all about showing you how to take full advantage of all the great opportunities that the web has to offer, and of course, how to use the internet to make more money online. So in today's podcast, we are going to take a look at the biggest scandal ever, search engines and blogs and their love affair that they've been having with each other. This is a portion of a 5-part series. Be sure to check out the other parts. Before I get started, I want to take you down memory lane. Many of you will remember this commercial, some of you won't.
Chocolate. Peanut butter. Oh. Hey, you got chocolate on my peanut butter.
You got peanut butter on my chocolate. It's really good.
Yeah, I like this.
Two great tastes that taste great together. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Real milk chocolate. Good old-fashioned peanut butter.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
So that was one of the 1970s Reese commercials that announced chocolate and peanut butter's undying love for and connection to each other. Just like chocolate and peanut butter, search engines and blogs are a natural fit. In fact, after you look at all of the evidence, I am thoroughly convinced that you'll understand why I think that search engines and blogs have that not so secret love affair with each other. And I think that you'll also understand why I feel that small business owners are missing out if they simply have a traditional website. We're going to look at 3 different areas that tell the story for us and talk about why there's an attraction between search engines and blogs. The first area is content relevancy. Then there's a thing called keyword relevancy. Then there's just sheer volume alone. There's freshness and frequency of content, and there's sharing is caring. And first, content relevancy is the first thing that, the first reason why I say that they have that attraction to each other. Search engines like Google and Yahoo, their sole purpose in life, they're kind of single-minded. They just have one goal, and that is to provide relevant results to keep their searchers happy and loyal. They don't think about anything else. Imagine going to Yahoo and conducting a search for dogs. If the search engine results pulled up a bunch of links for cats and kittens, you wouldn't be very happy, and likely you wouldn't keep using Yahoo's search engine again. So to make sure that they're able to appropriately index your site, search engines send out spiders to crawl the content. And the better the search engine is able to understand and pull back what's in your web pages, the better they're able to match it up when someone actually initiates a search. So that is exactly where traditional websites fall short. Most websites, especially when we're getting started off, the only thing that we think about is what? Design. We're all about the aesthetics. We think about the design first, and search engine optimization really is an afterthought. But what's under the hood is really, really important. There are universal standards that you have to adhere to when it comes to design. But for the most part, the way that the code behind is written is highly dependent on the designer itself, what's in that designer's skill set, what's easiest for them. Not much thought is given to how search engines are going to actually read that information. Blogs, on the other hand, are not only semantically correct, they're adhering to the latest website standards, but they're also written to be search engine friendly. They provide relevant content that search engines love, but they also organize it in a language that they understand, the categories, the URL structures, the sitemaps, the tags, the meta tags. It's like a blog is taking all of that content and all of that information and slicing and dicing it and making it palatable to the search engine so that the search engine really can understand it. They're taking it and they're putting it on this beautiful silver platter in a way that makes sense. So as a result, the search engine doesn't have to guess at what's on the page of your site, and the accuracy is increased. It doesn't have to work very hard, and that's one of the reasons that they have that connection with one another. That's why the search engine loves the blog. So what does that mean for your small business? It means, first of all, that using a platform like WordPress versus a traditional website will increase your chances of getting found by search engines, and it's also going to mean that you're going to get more qualified prospects sent your way by the search engines. So I challenge you to go back to your website and really look at it, look under the hood if you can, and ask yourself the question, is your website speaking Greek? Because, Google speaks plain English, and most of these traditional websites are speaking Greek, and Google can't really understand, what's on these pages, what really is in the middle of it. So challenge your website designer if that's how you get your site done, or if you have somebody in-house that does your sites for you, challenge them to really look at it from the perspective of Google. No doubt, blogs and search engines have a synergistic relationship with each other. They work hand in hand in ways that your traditional website simply cannot. And that's a secret love affair that every small business owner should definitely have. I want you guys to check out a chart that we've put together that enables you to compare your website against WordPress websites. And here's the link. As you do, be brutally honest with yourself. That's my advice with just about any area of marketing, any area of your business. But be brutally honest with yourself, because if you're not honest with yourself and you're jaded into believing that your site is optimized and there's nothing else that you need to do with your web efforts, then you're missing out on opportunities, and you're missing out on areas where you can easily improve your business. Again, I am so happy to have you here today for our podcast. As always, I encourage you to join the conversation. I want you to subscribe to the blog and stay up to date. And please, please don't be shy when it comes to sharing. If you find any of the information today useful, it's likely that you know somebody else that can benefit. Do them a favor, pass it along.